Welcome to Searcy's Stomping Grounds. I'm Matt Dobson. Don't you hate it when you go to make coffee in the morning and you're all out? Well, there's lots of places in Searcy that make coffee, but I'm interested in which place makes the best coffee. Come with me as we go to 3 different locations and find out exactly who rocks the Java. Let's go to my favorite place to get coffee when I'm in a hurry. The best thing about Mountain Mud is that you don't even have to get out of your car. Mountain Mud employee Cassidy Brewster talks about why she thinks it's unique and how faces new and old make the early mornings so enjoyable.
Well, I think what makes it unique is that you can it's one of the only places in town you can just drive through and get coffee, and that's actually that's basically the only thing we do. We do Chick-fil-A in the mornings, but other than that, it's kind of all coffee oriented, and it's just a really quick way to drive through. We try to be really fast. I've always loved coffee. It's always been something I was interested in. It's fun to work with and smell, learn different flavors, and customers are really fun too. They're really interesting. You get a lot of really weird conversations and different personalities, so that's fun to work with. It's a good job for tips and that kind of thing, so it works out. It's worth getting up early for. Yeah, we have a lot of regulars. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of the same people every day, so it's fun when you get a new person because they're like, we've never been here before. We're like, oh, yay! Usually it hits about 8:15, 8:30, and we get like slammed, so we'll have cars lined up on this side and cars lined up on that side, and so we're both like rushing around trying to get everything done. But that's fun. We love that time because it's just kind of like a challenge. And when it's not busy, you're just kind of like, okay, look out the window. I really like the caramel macchiato made with almond milk. I like that a lot.
Cassidy wasn't the only one who seems to enjoy Mountain Mud's caramel macchiato.
I love their caramel macchiato. It's my favorite.
Let's drive down BB Caps a little further to check out my next favorite coffee place, Mr. Postman. Like Mountain Mud, you don't even have to get out of your car, and you can even mail a letter here. Mr. Postman, owner talks about how long she's owned Mr. Postman and what makes it so special.
It was started in 2002. It was started by my sister-in-law's nephew, and then we bought it from him in 2005, and then my husband and I bought it January of 2012. I think the most uniqueness about it is that we have a drive-through, and it's not just coffee. We have postal services too, so a lot of people come in and buy their stamps and then also pick up a coffee. We have like little groups of husbands and wife that come in and they like sit in the afternoon and we'll read their books or newspaper and have coffee. Right. My favorite drink is the Sky High Caramel. It's kind of like a caramel macchiato.
Last but not least, no one thinks about coffee in Searcy without thinking of the popular Midnight Oil. Midnight Oil manager James Easter talks about why Midnight Oil is more than just a coffee house.
My name is James Easter, and I'm the manager at Midnight Oil Coffee. Midnight Oil has been around for about 16, 17 years now, and it's just a local coffee shop that really thrives off of the Searcy community, but also the students at Harding, even though we're not directly affiliated with Harding. And now we are actually owned by Kibo International. It's a nonprofit organization that helps fund projects in East Africa. And so all the proceeds that we get go to kind of funding, or go to them and helping in projects there. So obviously we pay baristas and we all have our income, but any profit that comes from the business goes to Kibo. So it's really mission-minded. We try to kind of put that into the idea every time we hire someone is we're making coffee, but we're also trying to make a better community by serving here and then also serving vicariously in East Africa as well. I got started with Midnight Oil actually this past summer. I was looking for a job and applied for it. I've always been a huge coffee fan, And it's kind of crazy that this high of coffee quality is in Middle America and in Searcy, Arkansas. And so when I heard about a job opportunity, I applied for it, and it fit. I think it was a blessing from God, and so my wife and I are going to be here another while. And then when I got this job, it just kind of, I don't know, I feel like God kind of took us in that direction. So it's been really, really good for us so far.
Okay.
I love the baristas. They're fun, and I really like the atmosphere, the ethos. Like we have concerts here. We also have simulating conversations, what we call it, where we'll have speakers come in and kind of talk about maybe contemporary issues, even contemporary issues specifically in the Christian faith. And it's just an encouraging atmosphere. It's very homey. We have couches. We have very comfortable couches and cafe mugs. So I just love the atmosphere, the attitude, the welcoming, and the community. And I feel like I'm more a part of the community now because of being in Midnight Oil than I was before. So I like its association and its positive association with the community so far. My favorite drink, this is gonna sound boring, but probably just a latte or a macchiato. We have a really, really, really nice espresso machine. It's worth more than my car, and so it better make good espresso, and it does. And so I'm a big fan of that. Before I drank a ton of coffee, and I was more of a sweet coffee drinker. I really liked our maple latte, and that's kind of signature here. And if I'm feeling very, trying to go back to my childhood of the love of ice cream, I'll get some kind of espresso shake, because that's something unique we also offer. A lot of people have like frappuccinos and whatnot, but mixing espresso with ice cream is unique. I really think that just the mission of Midnight Oil, it's not self-serving, and it's aiming for something deeper, and it's something that all of our baristas and employees take seriously, to just kind of knowing that when we earn money, we're earning money for a good cause. And so to me, it's much more than just coffee, which makes it that much cooler to go to work every morning. Is that, yes, I love coffee and love making it and love the people, but we also love the mission and serving and loving on other people.
I think it's safe to say a good cup of coffee is not hard to find in Searcy. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Searcy Stomping Grounds.